Tata's boardroom must have been buzzing with insane energy when someone said, let's shove a bigger battery pack, give more range, add more features, and guess what? Let's just drop the prices. Because that's the kind of glow up the new Tata Punch EV Facelift feels like. The brand has done some impressive work refreshing the new Tata Punch EV. You know what does a facelift means? Reworked exterior with a long list of features, but guess what? You're not getting any of it here. No, don't get me wrong. The Tata Punch EV gets cosmetic tweaks on the outside and some features on the inside. But what truly impresses is the behind the scenes of the new Tata Punch EV facelift. Bigger battery pack, more range, more features, faster charging, and introduction of battery as a service. BaaS. More on that later. Today's video is exactly focused on that. I mean, we have done an exclusive walk around of this car, and the video link in English and Hindi is available in the description. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. My name is Haji and you are watching CarWale. So let's just start with the variants first. Well, this one is the Empowered Plus S variant that costs Rs 12.59 lakh. There are a total of 5 variants with 2 battery packs starting from Rs 9.69 lakh. But you know, here's the interesting bit. The Tata Punch EV Facelift can also be had with BaaS program battery as a service with a starting price of Rs 6.49 lakh for the base smart variant. I mean, that is an interesting price. With this, Tata Motors has genuinely changed the game. Now talking about the design, the new Punch EV Facelift gets some notable changes up front. First of all, you get a revised space completely and the bumper is completely new. Also, the charging flap or rather the charging port remains here. But what you miss here is a connected DRL effect. Now DRL just flanks. Also, you get a 360-degree camera, the front parking camera. Now the most noticeable change is the introduction of the connected tail lamp with new tail lamp design. And apart from that, more or less the car looks similar to the previous iteration. You still get a rear wiper with washer, an extended spoiler, rear defogger. But one detail that I really like is the badging. Well, the Punch EV badging has a subtle blue effect or rather a blue accent that signifies its electric nature. Now inside the cabin might appear to be exactly similar, but don't get confused, there are a lot of changes. First of all, the doors open wide 90 degrees and that is a very good thing. Our DOP thanks us and I know that your elders, your older people in your home will thank you. Apart from that, the seats are amazing. These are perforated seats. Both the seats are ventilated. Of course, they are not power adjusted. But the upholstery is slightly new, the armrest is slightly new, the center console remains identical. You get cup holders and you still get this dual knob drive selector. Apart from that, you get this 10.25-inch infotainment screen which is plenty bright and quite detailed. But what bugs me is the side bezels, those are really thick. Then you have auto dimming RVM. But new things here are the stalks here and these window switches. Apart from that, everything looks a lot similar to the previous Punch EV. And about the material quality, well, everything you touch is apparently plastic, so you won't get soft touch material on the dashboard. But yes, only soft touch material here is on the armrest. Apart from that, everything is rather hard plastic, so that's one thing. It could have been an improvement to add soft touch material at least on dashboard and on the door pads to make the car look premium. The overall fit and finish of the cabin is slightly improved than the previous version, and there are a few more things apart from the thick bezel that I don't like. First of all, this jewel style drive selector, it could have just been a lever. The wireless charger is there, but I think I won't charge my phone because it is slow, and I get 65-watt fast charging here. And that said, this plastic area on the steering wheel is slightly not of a good quality and that looks slightly weird to me. Apart from that, I feel the cabin is very well balanced when it comes to features and the material quality. You also get an electric sunroof, which could have been a panoramic, but I'm just asking too much now. One thing that it also lacks is ADAS, so you are not getting ADAS even in the top spec version. Now, before we start our range test, let's quickly talk about the new battery pack, range and performance. Well, the new Tata Punch EV gets two battery pack option, 30 and 40 kilowatt hour battery, and the brand claims they have upgraded the battery cell tech, which is basically prismatic LFP cells that promises more range, better efficiency. As for ARI certified range, this particular version, the 40 kilowatt hour unit, promises 468 kilometers of driving range, but Tata itself with the C75 real world range claims around 355 kilometers. And apart from that, the brand has also upgraded the charging solution where this can charge with the 65 kilowatt hour DC fast charger, and it can take the car from 20 to 80% in just 26 minutes. That's amazing. Also, the brand claims you can get around 135 kilometers of charge in just 15 minutes of charging. So overall, it is very convenient in city and highway. Apart from that, the Tata Punch EV's Facelift 40 kilowatt-hour version gets lifetime warranty or unlimited kilometer warranty, which is amazing for long-term owners, which it guarantees that there will be peace of mind for their entire ownership experience. Now coming to the performance, a Tata Punch EV Facelift, this version is rated to go from 0 to 100 in just 9 seconds. Apart from that, you get 3 drive modes. There's Eco, City and Sport, City being default. And we also have regeneration modes, 4 levels from 0 to 4, 4 being the maximum or highest regen level. So we are going to test out multiple region levels and drive modes, and about the ground clearance, there's 195 mm of unladen ground clearance of this SUV, and the brand also says there's 450 mm of water wading capacity, which is again amazing, and it overall takes the SUV credential of this car forward. So now it's time to begin our range test of the new Tata Punch EV Facelift. Now currently I'm in the default city mode. The region mode is set to level 1. We are at 90% and the range I can see is 350 kilometers, which is very good. I mean, the brand claims around 355 kilometers for the C75 real world range. So I hope I will get a similar amount of range out of this car. So I think we should get going. So currently we'll start from the city driving. All right. So here we go. Okay, right off the bat, the initial acceleration is amazing. I mean, of course, it is an EV, there's no lag or whatsoever. It feels very easy to get go. Also, the steering from the start itself is quite light. I like how easy it is to maneuver and drive in the city at least. So I'm planning to do a proper range test of the Punch EV Facelift and will try to drive as a normal user would drive, neither too harsh nor too hypermiling sort of thing, to get what I feel should be an ideal real world range of the new Punch EV Facelift. We are in Kochi. It's quite difficult in this city. The lanes are very narrow and the roads are okay. Now it was a good time to test the suspension and the braking, of course. Now for suspensions, before driving in the city, I took the car and did a bit of off-roading, and the car performed really well. I mean, it is one of the nicest car from Tata when it comes to suspension and overall drivability and dynamics. Being an EV, you get a good initial response, and also there's no issues when it comes to quick acceleration or overtaking even in the basic or default mode. The car is very quick, and if in fact I put it into sports mode, it will go ballistic. Kochi is really hot right now. The temperatures are soaring, 32 degrees outside. So I'm curious to see how the car performs in such heating conditions, such difficult conditions. So currently we are in the city, and yeah, it is quite decent, the car. I'm liking the steering, and overall the visibility of the car is good. The pillars are thin, and due to this light interiors, the overall spaciousness or airiness of the cabin is quite evident. Now, EVs are generally easier to drive in city thanks to the uh, no gear switching sort of drama. From bumper to bumper traffic or highway cruising, I feel the Punch EV in particular is rather very easy, very light of its speed, and it gives you that confidence that you're driving a much lighter car than what it appears to be. I think that is because of the battery placement, and the overall center of gravity of the car is quite low because of the heavy battery, the 40 kilowatt hour battery. So currently we are doing 166 watt hour every kilometer per kilometer. So we'll have to see how this car performs over time. There's a 360-degree camera as well, and the angle has been improved. That's what brand says. It is much wider now, and I feel the quality of the cameras are also decent enough. You get the blind spot monitors in the instrument panel, and they are pretty responsive and clear, of course. I feel the seating position and overall ergonomics are really nice, though it misses out on power adjustment. But all in all, you get height adjustable driver seat, and I'm 6 feet tall almost, so it is quite nice. The comfort level of the seat is good. I feel the thigh support could have been better, but overall you get seat ventilation and the lighter upholstery, and everything feels good. The interior makes you feel very comfortable and opulent. The visibility part, again, the bonnet is quite visible. Both the edges are very much visible, so that's a good thing. You can easily place the car in traffic situations, and also during highway or corners. You can actually enjoy the overall driving dynamics of the Punch EV. Overall safety is not compromised with the Punch. In fact, with any Tata car, you have solid rating, safety rating. We haven't gotten any safety ratings for this one yet, but I'm sure to assume it would be at least 4 or 5 stars like the previous Punch. That said, 6 airbags are on offer, ESC, ABS, 3-point seat belt, and also TPMS is there. However, it lacks a headrest for center passenger at the back, so that is one thing. I think 3 people at the back would be a stretch. 3 adults, to be honest, healthy adults. 2 would be comfortable. So now after 5-6 kilometers in city, we are on a slightly open road. I won't call it a highway, but yeah, the speed I can take the car up to 40, 50, 60 kilometers, so it is decent enough. I'm waiting to test the car on highway and see how fast the range or the battery percentage drops. Currently we are at 89% and the range is 290 kilometers left DTE, and we are currently consuming 127 watt hour every kilometer. And we are back after doing an extensive range test of the new Tata Punch EV Facelift in Kochi. Of course, we didn't have the car with us for the entire day, so we only could manage 80 kilometers in mixed condition, city and highway. Well, with that, we got around 120 watt hour for every kilometer. That is our projection for roughly 333 kilometers with this 40 kilowatt hour version. Well, that is a very impressive number when compared to Tata's own C75 real world range of 350 to 355 kilometers. All in all, we roughly got 71.15% of the claimed ARI claim range of 468 kilometers. This is a massive upgrade compared to the previous version, which gave us just 60% of the claimed ARI figures. All things considered, it is a major upgrade. You're getting more range, bigger battery pack, more features, and overall this car feels a lot like a value for money car under rupees 10 lakh. So who should really buy this car? Well, it is well suited for those who are transitioning from ICE to EV, because this car feels like an ICE car. It drives much better, the ride quality is superb, and range anxiety is probably gone under 10 lakh rupee. And it is also suited for those who are first time EV buyers. They get good experience with the car. The range is very good. The battery pack is again big, and feature wide, there's no compromise. Well, don't take this figure for sure because we are getting the car very soon in Mumbai. We'll drive it, we'll deplete the battery from 100 to 0%, and then we'll tell you the exact range we got. Till then, you can share your opinions on this car. We loved it so far. What are your thoughts on this car? Let us know in the comments below. You were watching CarWale. Thank you.